Hey, everybody. I'm Darren.
And I'm Max.
And we are
the
Froze
Bros.
Bros. And this is our Halloween episode, Max.
Muhahaha.
That's why we sound creepier than normal. This is also the first time in a while that we have had a guest.
Yes. Welcome,
Yeah.
Shaun. Welcome back.
Hello. Welcome back, Shaun. In other Froze Bros history, this is the first time, I believe, that we have had a guest, and all three of us have been remote.
Yes, I was thinking about that too.
Yeah.
A real experiment.
This new
Just
software
like
is working out great for us.
A Frankenstein. Oh, wow. Now we're just talking over each other. We're already falling apart.
This doesn't work great when we talk over each other, which is going to be a problem.
Yeah, we have to be very intentional about when we
that makes sense.
talk.
Now, when we started talking or recording, Shaun, did you see Max's screen go blurry?
Go blurry? No, I didn't.
Oh, because you were clear to me completely before Max, but once you start recording on this software, your screen goes blurry to me.
Oh, I see it now.
Usually once we start editing and you export the footage, it
comes out fine in the end.
comes out. Anyway, today we are going to be doing a Halloween special. We have Spooky Nugs on the menu.
Tyson Spooky Nugs. Tyson Spooky Nugs.
Is that the scariest sound that you can make? An ooh, like a ghost noise?
I would be open to screaming as loud as I could, but I share a wall.
Like a shriek?
Yeah, I can shriek pretty well.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll record that separately in my car later on, and I'll stitch it in.
That sounds
right
good,
here.
but it's got to be like a shriek from like the distance that kind of echoes a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the
that's
woods
kind of
behind
what I'm
me.
imagining. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like should we address where we're all recording from?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Guest Shaun, why don't you go first?
Yeah. So I'm reporting from the depths of hell. I figured what scarier place could there be than the home of the devil?
Sure.
So that's where I'm at. It's real hot in here, or down here, I guess.
Is that why you've got that extra layer on?
Yeah. It's moisture wicking, so it helps with the heat.
I imagine it's a dry heat down there in hell. No.
Yeah. It's dry. It's smoky. It just like it constantly smells like the oven's burning. That kind of thing. That's kind of the vibe.
And what's the worst part of hell?
Oh, the worst part? No water.
We're not there.
Oh, sorry. It's that you're not there is number one, and two is no water.
How sweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Darren, where are you coming to us from?
I'm in Connecticut.
Ah!
I'm in the woods. I'm in the dark, creepy forest, which basically is Connecticut. We are recording maybe like I don't know, about an hour and a half from sunset now, so it's going to seriously look like this in my backyard.
Yeah.
I will
I'll
show
tell
you.
you what's scary is how early that sun is setting.
Yeah.
Nice.
Probably before 6 o'clock now.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. And then daylight savings time? No, that's scary.
You've probably got the earliest sunset, Shaun.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
A few minutes ahead of me.
Mm-hmm. A little closer
But it's
to the
all
coast.
on the same time, right?
Yeah, but I'm a little
Like-
further east, right? So I think that affects the because the rotation of the Earth and all that.
I really feel like this is a wicked tangent and sidebar.
Wicked,
Wicked.
nice plug for Wicked.
Yeah, thanks. It does feature witches, so
They've got so many promos. I saw a Wicked what's that? Wicked Swiffer with
Can you fly on it? Is that the idea?
I don't know. But go ahead, Max. Go back to where you were going.
It's almost not even worth it. There's where I work, there's a bell tower that chimes on the hour. And when I first started, I was told that the bell tower was 6 minutes early. on purpose because the person that... What was that?
It was the bell tower.
Oh, shit. I was told when I started the bell tower was 6 minutes early because the person that erected it wanted students to be 6 minutes early to class.
Wow, a lot of lack of faith in the students.
I know. But every time it goes off, I look at the time and it's always dead on. It's always like
dead on.
Quarter of.
Mm-hmm.
I wish we had that was thunder sound effects.
Well, did they reprogram it because their plan only worked for a week?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Then the kids caught on.
I literally made a comment to my boss. I was like, "Oh, they fixed the bell tower." She was like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, "Oh, well, everyone said it was 6 minutes fast, but now when I look at the time, it's on. It's like it rings at the half hour, at quarter of. It's
it does its job."
And she's like, "No, they didn't. They didn't change it. They didn't fix it. Why would they?" And I was like, "I don't know. I just work here."
Wait, so she's convinced it's still wrong?
Everyone's convinced it's still wrong.
Just hold a clock up next time it rings.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at the time itself on the clock tower, because I always hear the chime and look at my phone. So the clock, even if the clock itself was 6 minutes fast, you hear that chime. If it's not actually going off 6 minutes early, then what's the point?
Yeah, right.
I don't know. It's just, why are we talking about this? This should be about frozen foods.
Do you think this is one of those there's a pool on the fourth floor kind of situations where everyone's just lying to you?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, just some light gaslighting,
That's right. Yeah.
There was an exorcism room on my college campus.
Whoa.
I believe that.
Yeah.
You went to Holy Cross, right?
Yeah, Jesuit school. Started in 1843. It was, and it was one of the oldest buildings on campus. It was up on the fifth or sixth floor of the main campus building. Staircase went up to went to a single locked door. Ooh. And that was the rumored exorcism room.
Yeah.
Were there active could somebody unlock that door and get in and do an exorcism?
If they didn't bring me in there, I don't think they were doing them anymore when I went to college there. So.
You were their one target. They missed out.
I've been having some spooky experiences here in my apartment. Have I told you guys about them?
No.
Yeah, I'll tell you what's spooky is those rent prices.
Am I right?
All right, go ahead.
The rent's too damn high.
The rent is too damn high. No, I've never had paranormal experiences in my life living anywhere. And my bedroom was in the basement of my parents' house when I was a teenager, so you'd think if I was going to experience any kind of supernatural thing, it would have been then. But in this apartment, since we've moved, we've had some unexplained items moving, changing positions. We've heard things. There was one night I was woken up because I felt something grab my shirt and pull.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I've never experienced anything like that in my life. So it's not like it's on my mind.
Like burning sage or anything? Are you taking any, or are you just being nice to the ghosts?
My position is to be nice.
Yeah.
And say, look, if we're just going to be moving things around, maybe waking us up at night, if that's all it's going to be, we're not going to have a problem.
Well, waking you up in the middle of the night, that's kind of rude. That crosses a line to me.
Milo does that. You know what I mean?
I guess that's true. Are you sure it's not just him? That he's not just picking up books and moving them around or grabbing your shirt?
I do owe him money. I owe my cat money. So I think maybe he was grabbing me by the
he's trying to shake
shirt
you down
late at night. He's trying to shake me down for my lunch money. But
that's terrifying.
I don't know if we'll sage. Yeah. I don't know what we'll do.
Maybe you could do a Ouija board. Try to get some deets on the ghost. Try to talk to them. See what's going on.
Have you done a Ouija board? I've never done it before.
Terrified of them. No, never gonna do it.
No, I haven't either.
Really? I just don't believe that they are real.
I mean, yeah, but it's still scary.
Yeah, I guess.
But how does it work?
Okay, you can buy them in toy stores, though. So
yeah,
exactly.
but the ghosts still talk through them, so it doesn't matter where they're coming from. Does that Does that mean that every time someone does a Ouija board that's successful, that someone is just moving the thing around to make them talk?
Yeah, it's like it's group mind, group think stuff. It's not.
So it's everyone together kind of moves it to each letter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's a ghost.
I imagine it's kind of like, when a magician does that trick of like tells you to think of an animal, but based on the questions and the ideas they give them, you can what's the word? And like make an impression on them to force them to choose a certain animal or a color or whatever. I think that's kind of what's happening with the Ouija board. I could be wrong.
That does feel really complicated for a kid's toy. I guess that was just like you don't think that happened. They did that. That's not how they designed it. That's just sort of like an unforeseen consequence of their creation.
Look, I don't know. I don't claim to know. I don't want to know. I think Ouijas are fake.
Wow, you heard it here first.
All right, next Halloween episode, we're getting a Ouija board.
Yep.
Okay.
We're going to do a remote Ouija.
Yeah, a remote Ouija. And we're going to communicate with Walt Disney, the frozen corpse of Walt Disney.
Wow.
Yes.
Speaking of frozen.
If Mike is with him. Right, were they frozen together? Was that the lore?
Sure.
I guess they're just both frozen.
Speaking of frozen, Darren, what have you been eating?
What have I been eating? Well, I got a couple of updates on some things that we have eaten in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
From a couple of weeks ago when we had Bibigo wontons, I tried making those a couple of different ways. Not the wonton. You had the mini wontons, maybe. I had the dumplings, the mandu. I threw them in the air fryer. They get too crispy that way. Didn't love them. Mm-hmm. I also boiled some and then added some to a soup with a little bit of tamari and hot sesame oil. That was pretty good. I liked it. Best way, though, was pan-fried. Definitely like those best. And from last week's episode, the taquitos and mini tacos.
Oh, no.
I noticed these said... the preferred method was to put them in the oven. So I gave them that shot to see if they were any better in the oven. They would have raised my score by half a point at the very most.
Really?
But
what was different? What was different in the oven?
They don't get as dried out. That was
the least of their problems.
Yeah, and talk about scary. The mechanically pulled chicken?
Mechanically pulled chicken was the first ingredient.
The first ingredient in the mini tacos was mechanically pulled chicken.
I feel like you don't have to include that word. I don't think you have. Like, does the FDA require that?
That's what we were questioning. How fucking stupid are they if they put that on there and they don't have to?
It must be required. It must be required.
That's crazy. It doesn't feel like it's like, I don't know, part of the actual food itself. I think there's got to be a way around that.
It's literally the first word in the ingredients list. Mechanically.
Ugh, no, I don't want that.
Awful.
Just makes you think you're like eating metal. I don't like that.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm.
I just picture these like mechanical fingers.
Yeah.
You saying that with the mask on is really
Edward Scissorhands maybe taking these, making this chicken,
snipping them up.
I think last week I mentioned that I bought the TGI Fridays artichoke and spinach cheese dip. Made that last night, and it was really good. That was better than I expected it to be.
Yeah, right? I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that.
Got some bread, used it as a dip. Well, it is a dip.
Does it come? It doesn't come with anything to dip in it, though, does it?
No. Yeah. It just comes in a little white plastic container that you microwave for, I think, 3 minutes or so, and stir and microwave for another minute or so.
How much is in the bowl? Is it enough for 2 people at least?
I see.
I just don't remember.
Box, actually.
Great.
8
True
ounces. This, this needs glasses.
They're already getting foggy. Foggy.
That's really good.
8 ounces. It's 8 ounces of dip.
There you go.
Yeah.
Does this make me stay on? Oh,
yeah.
Hold on.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah. And for anyone who
This doesn't work for my ears. There we go.
You're gone.
Did I?
Can't see you.
Well, all right. Well, we tried.
For anybody watching this, I just don't want
anyone watching
them to think,
whatever.
Yo, yeah. Who thinks that I'm not being festive? I do have some festive earrings in. I got a mummy on this side and a little ghosty on the other.
Yeah, see, on my end, you are totally pixelated. So those are just white earrings, as far as I can tell.
They'll come up in the export, fellas. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
Boy with the pearl earring.
Yeah.
Shaun, what you been eating?
Okay, so I meant to take a picture of the freezer before we started. Didn't do that. So I'm going off memory, and I have one thing that I can remember. I think the brand, I don't think I've said this on here before, is Katz, K-A-T-Z, Katz's frozen, gluten-free glazed donuts.
Huh.
I'm double checking that that's the actual brand. They're like relatively small, but they're, I don't know if you can really see, but they're like, you just pop them in the microwave for like 30 seconds or something like that, thaws them out, and they're honestly solid. Yeah, it's Katz glazed donuts, and they're gluten free, and they're a nice little treat if you're looking for an easy, like a dessert at breakfast, as we do. That's a good solution. I think that's all I can think of. I'm sure. Oh, you know what? I've maybe talked about it, but Trader Joe's turkey burgers, those are a real staple in our household, and one of the things that we kind of always have in the freezer, ready to go. Pop them in a pan, make a nice turkey burger. Those are delicious. So, yeah, that's all I got. I can't remember anything else. I will say my freezer has been like fully stocked to the point where I have to use things up because it's too full. So there's got to be more. I just can't remember it.
That's what makes you a great guest. That makes you a great guest for this podcast.
Yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily for the podcast, but it's a nice side effect.
It's a way of life.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
I think I've had those donuts, Shaun, with a friend who also has to eat gluten free.
Yeah.
Shout out to Katie on the Cape. We got some of those this summer.
Shout out, Katie.
Actually,
shout out, Katie.
We just let them defrost in the car a little bit and just
had to do it too. Yeah, I mean they're like I feel like they don't get super frozen. It was a very quick thaw.
Shaun, are you recording this episode during a production of Stomp?
I'm not, but does it sound like I am? I
hear a lot of banging coming from.
I guess I was just readjusting in my chair, and hold on. Can you hear that?
Yes.
Yeah, that's me. It's my foot hitting the desk because the microphone is attached to the desk. So now I'm rolling in my chair. So I'm sure these are all the noises you're picking up. I'll stop moving. I could just sit peacefully in my chair.
You dip your head down a little bit. Just dip your head down a little bit, Shaun. With the way that the bars are on that gate holding up the letters, it looks more like it says held.
Yeah, I noticed that too when I saw the picture, and I was like, is that hell in German or something? I didn't know what was going on there, but yeah, then I realized it's the bars.
Just a bad design.
I'm sure this is AI trash that I just found on Google. Sorry,
maybe.
Here, I'll see if I can find it better.
It's so hard to tell. I don't know if you can change it while we're rolling.
You can't. I think we both.
I guess I'm stuck in hell.
You're stuck in hell.
In hell.
In hell, right?
You've been eating anything frozen, Max?
Yes, actually, I have big news to report.
You bought more Blue Bunny?
No. I think they've come up before on pod, maybe not, but I'm a big fan of a Kinder Bueno, and specifically at work in the vending machine, I can get these bars.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Max is holding up a picture of Kinder Bueno bars, as far as I can tell.
Yes. But because the reason we've talked about them before too is because...
Are those are the ones that are segmented into 5? What is that? What those are? Okay.
Yes.
With Max's fuzzy image and my glasses off, Max could have been holding up a Swiss Army knife.
That's very true. That's all. And the picture was rotating, and he's turning his phone. We both just agreed to
a red cross.
Got it.
I just hold on one second.
Oh, and he's gone. Uh-oh. Actually, I'm going to take this opportunity to close my door.
My cat knocked down a picture frame and broke some glass, so I have to deal with that really quick.
Okay.
I'll lose the sheet at this one. But now I'm kind of committed to it. It does have a hole for my head, but it's just really big.
I don't know why the sheet goes.
The sheet
it's
makes
weird.
more sense to me that would like block, because then it's like it doesn't see my body anymore.
What if you were just wearing that color in a roomy?
I mean, yeah, it could just
big
be. I mean, it is like
turtleneck or something.
What I said earlier was like when it loses my neck is kind of when it starts to go. Well, now there's a hole, so it's not really working.
Oh.
All right, let's try this end.
Camera doesn't like the sheet.
The camera doesn't like a lot of what's going on my end. I want the microphone to stay in. I think that's the best part.
You get in the background in the microphone there, yeah, too.
Yeah, I had said I got to find like a background that like there's something right here that when it pops in, it's really fun.
I'm in a bad mood now because Milo knocked over and broke a framed photo of me and my siblings at my sister's wedding.
Oh, no.
Aww.
Well, hold on.
Is the photo still good?
Yeah, the photo's fine, right? He's gone.
There's going to be additional copies of this photo anyway.
You can reprint a photo, and you can get new glass for a frame. He's just a cat. He doesn't know any better.
Yes, he does know better. We have this conversation all the time. He can't jump on the bookshelf.
Have you tried the tinfoil trick with the cat? When you put tinfoil on the things that they jump on because they don't like tinfoil?
He eats it.
Really? I've got 2 cats here that aren't mine, and maybe I need to start wrapping some things in tinfoil to see.
Yeah, it's like if there's
works.
like a video of like where they jump onto the counter and then they spring off because they're terrified of I think it's the sound. Grace also likes crumpled up tinfoil, so like I don't know if this works. It's definitely not universal.
You guys making any wedding plans yet?
We tried. We tried to look at venues. It's really expensive.
Yeah.
We don't really know our budget yet. We don't really know what we want. I mean, we kind of do, but we kind of don't. So, we're getting to it, but no, we haven't made much progress. But we're looking at 2027, so we have plenty of time.
Okay.
We're in no rush because of the money mostly. Kristen's more focused on like getting a job before anything. Max, you had to take a couple deep breaths. Do you remember the movie Anger Management?
Yes.
That's not the whole thing. Do you remember what they say? What they're like the calming phrases in that? I believe it was Goose Fraba. Yeah, that's it. It's Goose Fraba. Don't ask me why. I remember that.
I'll try to remember that next time.
Goose Fraba.
Another precious item in my home gets broken. Okay.
You can replace the frame.
I know, but now it's a fucking chore.
I'll send you a frame.
No, don't send me a frame.
What size is the photo? What was that, like a 5x7?
I'll take it out of his allowance. Don't worry about it. All right.
Well, you already owe him that money, so.
That's true. Maybe you're even now.
All right.
All right. So we're gonna cut a bunch in here. But
I'm not cutting anything. I'm not cutting any of this. The world needs to know.
Well, I don't know if Shaun wants to hear my asking about whether he and Kristen had started making.
Oh, that's fine.
Plans.
Listen, if anyone out there has any suggestions of where to get married that has good gluten-free catering and is not like $20,000, let us know.
Anyway, before I was rudely interrupted.
Not by me for once.
Not by Darren, surprisingly. I was talking about the Kinder Bueno bar that I ate.
That's right. Also, can I just take a second before we get back to this Kinder Bueno? I got a text when we started that just said, you don't have to yell. Then I closed the door. I said, is that better? And I said, not really. You're just loud. I just want everyone to be aware of what I'm dealing with right now.
Being loud is a prerequisite for this podcast, so unfortunately there's nothing we can do about it. So you let Kristen know that I said you have to yell.
I got another text that says, so mean. You are loud.
Anyway, can I please talk about my Kinder Bueno now?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
I froze it, and it was great.
That's good.
It was very much improved by being frozen.
Did you freeze it at work?
I froze it, and then I brought it home and continued to freeze it, and then ate it after dinner last night.
Okay.
And I've been wanting to do that for a while, and last night I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it. Life is short. You only live once. Why would I wait to freeze my Kinder Bueno bar? And so that's what I did. And it was really made better. I think the filling expanded inside, so it felt like there was more to it. Yeah, it was
okay,
great.
Hold on. I have a question. Are all Kinder Buenos filled with like a hazelnut spread?
I believe so. I've only had these bars. I've never had like
it's like a Nutella kind of thing, right?
It's not like Nutella. It's a lot less viscous. It's
okay.
Yeah. It's got a really nice mouthfeel to it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, it is kind of hazelnutty.
The reason I ask is because I don't eat them because I know some of them have hazelnut, which I technically can't eat. I've eaten a mini Kinder Bueno because that's not going to kill me. But that size bar might actually do it.
So the description for these bars, it's a crispy wafer with creamy nut filling in milk chocolate.
Yeah, creamy nut filling.
Mm-hmm.
Creamy nut filling.
I was curious, so I just looked this up. Kinder Bueno was originally made by an Italian company. They're now produced in France, Poland, and Bloomington, Illinois, but their name incorrectly pairs German and Spanish words.
It's kind of like Jose Olé.
Yeah.
Just fucking all over the place. But that's really all I've been eating. Frozen, anyway.
The only food you've eaten is Kinder Bueno bars.
Well, we've discussed before that we're not allowed to talk about any non-frozen food.
Yeah, I know.
I had them a couple nights ago. I ate the rest of my mini wontons from Babico, and it makes a delicious meal. Once again, a plug for them because it's a great product.
Honestly, I was jealous listening to that one. I was like, I want to go out and get me some Babicos.
I want to try more from Babico.
Yeah.
We do have a gluten-free pot sticker kind of thing from Feel Good Foods that is okay. I mean, it's good for what it is. It's just not. Dumplings are a really hard thing to recreate gluten-free, and some people have done them, and it's just it doesn't. For me, a person who can eat gluten, I kind of would just rather have the real thing. But then I'm an asshole if I do that.
Well,
I have to do it like when I'm home alone and like sneak it and then throw the box away, like it's
why?
Like I'm having an affair with the food. No, I don't.
Max, did you tell us about your background?
No, I didn't.
Where are you coming in from?
I don't know. I wanted something like over the top and spooky. I wish you could see more of it because it goes.
Yeah, because when it looks kind of pleasant when you're just in front of it.
Yeah.
It just looks a little foggy.
These tree branches look very welcoming, and this gate.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Is it? So it's like a graveyard.
It is a graveyard. Yeah.
There's a jack-o'-lantern in there.
Yeah, with some really nicely placed jack-o'-lanterns. I like the idea of like a graveyard keeper being like, "Oh, I gotta put together my jack-o'-lanterns for the year," and he's like going out at like 2 a.m. and lighting them.
Do you guys have any Halloween decorations at your? Well, I don't know. You don't.
We own a bunch of them,
yeah,
but we have not put a single one out, as far as I know.
We never
bought
have.
A bunch. Really. We did an after-ween party a couple years ago, like a couple days after Halloween, which meant we could get a bunch of discounted decorations.
Nice.
So now we have them, but yeah, they're just sitting in our basement. We should probably put them out for the next like week and a half, and then put them back in the basement.
We don't have even a pumpkin candle right now. I've been meaning to go out and get one, but that's really all we do for Halloween. I'll be honest. I'm not a big Halloween fan.
I'm not either. I was going to say, even as a kid, I wasn't a big Halloween fan. I'm like,
oh, I like
what you want me to put on this? I was
a fat kid. I love that.
You want me to put on this plastic costume and this plastic mask that I've got on my face again now? Put a fucking winter coat over that, walk around and ask the neighbors for candy when we got a bowl sitting right here.
Yeah. So, but it's to teach you the value of a hard night's work.
Yeah. That's right. It was that moment when you'd come home, at least for me, and I would dump the sack out, and I would be like, I'd go through all of my like earnings, and I'd be like, oh, I had a great year. That was a nice feeling.
We want you to learn how to work the streets, kid.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, Darren didn't actually go trick or treating. He stood in the corner and he went up to people's car windows and he asked if he could have their candy.
It's
No, he was asking them if they wanted candy.
That is true. Yeah,
it's a little more fun as a parent, for me anyway.
That makes sense.
Than to negotiate away some of your kids' candy too.
Yeah,
right.
We my daughter got cheated out of a few Halloweens. We had
What happened?
We had a hurricane here on Halloween one year, an ice storm another year.
An ice storm?
Yeah, it was a really early ice storm. Trees were down everywhere. I think we had power out for about a week.
Damn.
That's really disappointing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That stinks.
Yeah. We should throw her a makeup Halloween.
Yeah, we should.
Like one of those things where all the community comes together for like one kid and everyone goes and stands outside with their candy.
I think
and
that's
then how old is she now? She's like a full-blown adult at this
20 to 30.
Yeah. And you go like, "Hey, I got a surprise for you."
I think a couple weeks later the town did a trunk or treat, and then that's when
that's what they always do.
Okay.
You gotta,
tradition
you gotta do a
started,
makeup. Like a rain date for Halloween.
So we
have news too.
We do have news. Yeah. Glasses are going back on for this news.
Yeah. Put them on.
This is pretty scandalous news. I gotta say I saw a little bit about this unrelated to the pod, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about this.
I'm kind of with you on that, Shaun. We've got a couple of companies that we have. I'm looking for the.
I just want to. I won't spoil it. Never mind.
Yeah, don't spoil it. All the listeners at home are on the edge of their seat.
You can't spoil anything that we're going to literally be talking about in 10 seconds.
Yes, I could. I could easily.
Go for
it. Watch me.
Go for it. You can be the one to announce the story. Well, we're talking about Uncrustables and Smuckers, the Smuckers company suing Trader Joe's because Trader Joe's also has frozen peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in that same circular shape, I believe,
with no crust.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Shaun, you and I with Mike had we had these Uncrustables. They were one of my favorite things that day.
If I remember correctly, I think we all gave them a 5 out of 5. Whatever what's the top thing? Ice Cold Killer.
Yeah. I can check that.
I think we might have all gone 5. They were a hit, and I love an Uncrustable. I always have. My question in this situation is, what is the trademark or the is there a patent for food, I guess, in this situation? Well, because I'm like, the only thing that Uncrustables has to stand on is the makeup of the obviously a peanut butter and jelly is not, they don't own a PB&J, but a PB&J that is in a little pocket thing that has been pressed down on the sides. If they have any kind of paperwork saying that that's their design, then I think they kind of have a case here.
I did not look this up. I don't know if they got a patent on that. It's hard to get a patent on something this basic, like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Right.
I would imagine it's less about a patent and more along the lines of Trader Joe's came out with a product that could be easily confused with an Uncrustable. Right.
I mean, it is very clearly their version of an Uncrustable.
Yeah. And that's really, it's not whether or not they own that. It's like, hey, you can't make a product that looks just like ours that might trick people into thinking it's ours when it's not.
But I feel like Trader Joe's has a couple other items like that. I can't think of any of them off the top of my head, but I feel like that's the thing they do is they do a dupe.
And so nothing about this story surprises me because I think Trader Joe's is a terrible organization. They're always caught in the middle of some kind of fucking legal scandal, or they're making people shit themselves or something. I've never fully shopped at a Trader Joe's. It's only been for odds and ends and an emergency, and it's always been the worst experience of my life. No,
it's actually pretty great.
No, it's terrible in there. It's like a themed grocery store. It's fucking,
you gotta get used to it.
There's you got things on fucking pallets, and there's hay on the floor, and there's no fucking room.
I will say, there's always an employee standing in the fridge exactly where I need to get my broccoli. Like every time I go there, they're standing on top of the fridge, and they're like reaching to the top shelf, and I'm like, I have to get right where you're going.
There's never any room there. There's never any fucking room.
They are too small. That is the big issue.
I'm anti Trader Joe's.
I gotta say, the price is hard to beat.
The prices are good. I've never been in a Trader Joe's with hay on the floor. That's maybe more like a Stu Leonard's or something, which I think is that's just a Connecticut and New York company.
I do think this is like a Mandela effect kind of thing, because I think you could believe that you saw hay in a Trader Joe's.
It sounds right, doesn't it?
You could convince yourself there was always hay there.
I can imagine them having maybe an end of aisle setup using some hay in a display. Right. Yeah.
I saw hay on the floor, and they were, I'm telling you, they were using a pitchfork to pick up the hay and feed a horse whose head was sticking through a hole in the wall.
Was this in like Texas? Were you going was this a Trader Joe's that actually just sold hay?
You know, you guys call me crazy, but you should go to Trader Joe's and really look around.
I'll probably go there tonight for groceries.
Really look around.
I have not been to a Trader Joe's in a while because there's not one real nearby me right now. My favorite one used to be the one in in Brighton, where you drive into the underground garage, because
I was just there the other day.
They got the best wine and liquor.
That's why we went. Yeah,
you can get like $4 bottles of wine.
Yeah,
you can get like an $8 bottle of gin.
yeah. No, the liquor section is maybe the best thing they have. I'm mad because the two that are near me that are the closest, which is the one in Cambridge and the one in Newton. No, the one in Arlington. There is one in Newton too. So if you were to look at a map and make that triangle, you can figure out where I live.
Yeah.
And those are the best ones for me, and they don't have alcohol. So if I wanted, I have to go to the Brighton one, which is really disappointing.
You just got to know what time of day is best to drive over there.
That too. Yeah. Well, and you got to really pick and choose even going to the Trader Joe's, because they get so crowded because they are too small.
Yeah.
It's a sorry excuse for a grocery store. I don't think anybody should shop there. It's litigiously dangerous. It's dangerous for your health. It's not good for your psyche to be packed in with all those people.
Early on, this podcast was a big fan of Trader Joe's. We did a lot of Trader Joe's products.
I began to turn a real 180.
Yeah. I began to turn a little bit when I read about how they were against labor organizing. Although
it's always something with these fuckers.
They do love to get involved in some bullshit.
Yeah. They were involved in a federal lawsuit to abolish the National Labor Relations Board, but their employees always seem to love them and be happy there.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah,
Stockholm syndrome.
And Max, you're right that they seem to have just an inordinate amount of, I don't even know what word I was trying to say if it came out right.
I know you
was kind of impressed, honestly. That's a good word.
They got a fuckload of recalls there all the time.
Always.
Yeah.
Get your act together.
Yeah.
But their most recent one was a non-frozen item, right? Wasn't there? There was a very recent Trader Joe's. I'm sure you talked about it. Well, maybe not if it wasn't frozen.
The acai bowls were at one point. I don't know if that was a long time ago.
No, they just had a pasta. Yeah, 2 days ago. It's on the news. It was, let me read this. This is only going to support your case. Trader Joe's pasta recalled for possible nausea, vomiting symptoms. It was the blackened chicken breast fettuccine Alfredo Cajun style. But this is a refrigerated item. This is not a frozen item. It is a heat and serve item. So it doesn't count in this podcast.
And were they trying to copy Zatarain's there? Because we could have told them not to even try that.
Yeah, it's best to just stay away.
On this issue, though, legally, I think I'm with Trader Joe's. I don't see anything special about these sandwiches. And I think other stores make their own brands, too. I'm pretty sure I've seen them in other places. So
that would be interesting. That I haven't seen. Because I do think Uncrustables kind of has something here. But I just don't know the legality of it.
I would need to see was there a picture somewhere of the
in
sandwich in question.
They look just like Uncrustables.
Yeah, of course.
They do. Well, they call them crustless peanut butter strawberry jam sandwiches.
Yeah, crustless, uncrust. Come on.
But they literally look the same. Like if you had, maybe Trader's a little more square. See, I don't like Trader, so I don't believe they deserve the benefit of the doubt here.
Yeah, you seem to be on their side for some reason.
Well, I'm not. Fuck them.
All right. Well, when there's news here, you can tune in to us, listeners, and we will follow this case. I will learn more about this and maybe see if I can get some of the briefs. I don't even know where they filed.
Just passed the bar. I wonder if I can get a legal perspective on this from a real lawyer.
Oh yeah. Well, Darren's a real lawyer.
That's right, aren't you?
I was actually an intellectual property lawyer.
So you should, you should know all about this.
I don't know enough about the facts of this. So
okay, fine.
So, Darren, what are the facts of this case? Sorry, I just wanted to say that.
I didn't realize you were specifically an IP. This is like literally your domain.
more so copyright, entertainment law, and then got pushed further into corporate and finance. So they say they own a trademark on this.
That's I think the key here.
Brand, yeah, they're not going to get a patent on a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
And maybe that was their downfall.
And like I think one of you mentioned, the test here is whether it's easily confused for the other product. But,
I did search Trader Joe's Uncrustable, and their product came up instead of Uncrustable, which that does feel like it's a pretty clear confusion, you know.
Does Trader Joe's sell Smucker's brand Uncrustables?
I don't think so. They don't sell many name brands at all.
Yeah, I don't trust this Joe guy.
In fact, in their freezer section, I don't think they sell anything but their own brand.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Maybe something, but not. It's at least 90% their own stuff.
Yeah, Trader Joe, more like a traitor Joe.
I literally I texted that to Darren before.
He did.
We started.
I mean, it's right there. I'm sure a million people have made.
I'm gonna check my claim that other stores make this also, and find out if Trader Joe's is just being picked on individually. And
I hope they are. They deserve it.
and we will report back on that. But
all right.
We've been going a while. I think it's time to eat some nugs.
Let's fucking go. Let's do it.
All right. We'll be back.
And we're back.
We are back. We are back with Shaun, our guest. Max.
We are back.
Max likes when I ask him questions that make him appear stupid. So
I do. I love that. Please.
Max, do you know who our most frequent guest on this podcast has been?
Ooh, that's actually a good question. It has to be either me or Shaun.
It probably is, but I'm going to say that the answer is chicken, because this is the 11th time we have reviewed a chicken product.
Does that include the chicken patties?
It includes the chicken patties, yeah. And all the rest is either chicken itself, like strips or wings, or chicken in something, like a dumpling or a taco or a burrito, or in, again, the aforementioned Zatarain's chicken Alfredo, black and Bourbon Street pasta.
If you're going to eat a frozen meat, chicken is your best bet. We've had a couple of other frozen meats, like ham in the Hungry Man dinner.
That one was half chicken, half ham.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
There are pork dumplings, maybe sausage too, but chicken dominates for frozen meats for sure. So I'm not surprised by that.
Feels the safest when it comes to frozen foods, taste wise. Like, I don't know. Would you eat a frozen food steak? Not like a frozen steak, but like exactly.
Well, I imagine like the Salisbury steak from Hungry Man. I imagine that's it's almost like a hamburger patty, I think. It's not like an actual cut of meat.
Dolly Parton makes a chicken fried steak.
Oh, now those are kind of fun. I don't know that a frozen one would be good.
We should do We should figure out when Dolly's birthday is and spend the whole month eating the Dolly food.
Because we liked that pie so much.
We did. But she just makes so many other things.
Yes. Yeah. Seems to be all sort of Southern cooking.
Yeah.
Her birthday is January 19th.
Okay.
You could devote January.
It'd be crazy.
It could be Dollyuary.
Dollyuary. Before we continue with our review, I just want to alert the listeners that I have changed my earrings. I now have a spider on this side.
Ah, okay.
And a little coffin with a cross on it on this side.
That it just looks like a cross to me.
Yeah.
Well, there's a coffin there. Don't worry.
You're just feeling a little religious today.
Only a little.
I mean, what's spookier than the wrath of a mighty God?
And with that, let's start talking about our spooky nuggets.
Spooky nuggets.
I like that the name of these is just Spooky Nuggets.
Yeah,
I think that's great.
Really straightforward.
Well, it says chicken on the package somewhere, right?
Yes, fully cooked, breaded, shaped chicken patties.
Yeah, I took a picture of this because the bag is in the freezer.
Mm-hmm. They're not trying to hide much here. It's right out there. Spooky Nuggets in a creepy font, and then you got the shapes. It is what it is.
I had no idea how large these were going to be. I don't see anything about enlarged to show.
Oh, that is true.
Detail.
Oh,
it does say
size.
Enlarged to show texture. But they threw me a little bit with the chicken patties in the description there. A patty is usually bigger.
Oh, I didn't realize that it said patty.
And these were nuggets.
A patty would imply that it's like sandwich shaped or sandwich sized.
Yeah, I took that to mean that it was made the same as a chicken patty, wherein it was the whole chicken ground up with additives, and then they form it.
Right.
It's like you took a chicken patty and cut the shape out of it.
Do you think that regular Tyson chicken nuggets also say breaded shaped chicken patties in the subtext?
Is a good question.
I think the research team is on it.
I'll get the research department on that.
While you do, the package also features either a waxing or a waning gibbous in the moon. Hard to tell.
What's spookier?
Without context?
A waxing waning gibbous or a full moon?
Ooh, I'm gonna say waxing waning.
I kind of think so too.
Because
there's an implication to a full moon.
Of course, a werewolf.
But also, at least for me, when I was growing up, my mom would always say, like, they're all out tonight. Must be a full moon. It always implied that it brought out all the freaks and all the monsters. I guess that's kind of what I think of.
I feel like a waxing waning moon gives a vibe of, like, first of all, the shape is dope. The shape itself is cool.
Very cool shape.
It gives the impression that there's something hidden here. You know what I mean? Like, there's something
element to be seen
that cannot be seen.
There's about 2/3 of something to be seen. I will say, I mean, the least spooky is like the 2/3 full moon. You know, you're like, nah, I don't care about it. Half moon, anything beyond half, too full. It's that midpoint, boring.
We've got a great crescent.
There's news. There's news from the research team, by the way.
Oh, okay.
It does appear that all Tyson chicken nuggets say breaded nugget-shaped chicken patties, including the dino nuggets and the regular nuggets.
Yeah. We've got some dino nuggets here, actually, too.
I'll say I almost couldn't find the spooky nuggets. I did a lot of shopping this morning, and I knew that the internet had told me that Target sold them. I went to Target, and they were not amongst the Tyson the nuggets or any of their chicken products. And I thought I was going to have to get dino nuggets and just like pretend that they were spooky. I mean, I guess to someone who's afraid of dinosaurs, they are. But I almost gave up. I was about to turn around, and then I realized there was a spooky fridge. There was a Halloween-themed fridge on an end cap. I got chills down my spine because it was cold. It included the only other item I clocked was the Stranger Things Eggo waffles, which they were like pink. It looked disgusting.
Yeah.
You could have I did find them.
You could have purchased the Dino Nuggets and cut them into the pumpkin, bat, and ghost shapes.
Okay, I'm not kidding. I thought about doing that. That was like literally my thought process.
Is a pumpkin scarier than a dinosaur anyway?
Yes.
Maybe, you think so?
A pumpkin uncarved, I would go no. A jack-o'-lantern? It's pretty creepy.
These aren't jack-o'-lanterns.
They're not. These are just pumpkins.
A dinosaur could not kill you today. A
This
pumpkin.
chicken.
If someone dropped a dinosaur, the skull of a dinosaur on you, then yeah, it could kill you.
How likely is that?
Could.
I'm talking about in
if
the
you're
real
at a museum
world,
with faulty, structural integrity.
If I chucked a pumpkin at your head, you're going to be pretty seriously hurt. I'm more afraid of the pumpkin. Thank you very much.
You're afraid of the pumpkin. So if you just see a pumpkin, how do you go to like a pumpkin patch?
I don't.
Stay away.
Those things are weapons waiting to be. I avoid pumpkin patches like I avoid Trader Joe's. It's actually not dissimilar. It's overcrowded. There's hay on the ground.
There's hay.
Terrible place.
What are your thoughts on just barns in general too?
Overcrowded, hay on the floor, and it smells like horse and cow manure.
Right. Okay. I'm sensing a link here. By the way, I Googled the Stranger Things Eggo waffles because I wanted to make sure I was remembering this correctly. They're you guys aren't reviewing these, are you?
We talked about them actually in an episode that's just came out that you haven't heard yet.
When did
but
it come out?
We're not going to review them.
Okay.
It didn't come out. It's coming out.
Okay. I was like, I'm a loyal listener.
We are, to explain this time frame, listeners, we are recording this episode before the episode that we recorded last week comes out.
Right.
So on Tuesday, Shaun, we are going to talk about the Stranger Things.
So, okay, then
stuff,
don't tell me any of your thoughts on them because I can't wait to hear. But I will say they look disgusting. They're strawberry, but they're pink, and they look totally just like chemical waffles. I'm not into this at all. Stranger Things is they're all the children on this look like they're 30 years old now. Yeah. I'm out on the Stranger Things waffles.
We didn't fully review them, but we did talk about that and Stranger Things pizza and maybe some.
They have a pizza too?
Yeah. Was there some other frozen item? I'm not sure.
God.
But
pizza and waffles are the only two, I believe.
I think those were the only frozen ones.
I'm looking up the pizza.
While Shaun looks up the pizza.
Oh, it just looks like pizza. All right, carry on.
Just to kind of wrap up the very front of this package, we've got the Tyson logo here. Above it is our waxing or waning gibbous moon.
I looked that up too. It's waning.
It's waning?
It's waning.
It looks pretty. The sky looks clear here to me. I don't know.
Make sure you get your umbrella.
Well.
How do you know? How do you tell the difference between Darren? Do you know the difference between a waxing and a waning gibbous?
I do now because I researched it. When it's on the left side, like on this package, that's waning. When it's on the right side, that's waxing.
Okay, and often I feel like when the moon is depicted this way, it is often illuminated on the left.
Yeah.
You don't ever see
it's
like
almost
a
always
waxing.
Waning.
It's
you
it's
really
waning.
don't. I'm now remembering. I'm pretty sure when I learned about the phases of the moon, I remembered them as wax on, wane off. This was sort of and wax on was always on the right, and that was always the trick.
Wane off.
So we've got a waning moon above the Tyson logo. Then below that, we've got our three shapes that these nuggets come in: the jack-o'-lantern or the pumpkin, the ghost, and the bat. Below that, spooky nugs described as fully cooked, breaded, shaped chicken patties. That's our front. We've also got a little badge here that says we are inspected by the U.S. Department of Agriculture.
And mine at least had a note that said excellent source of protein.
Mine has that too, because we continue our protein
because
fad.
Everything is so pro-protein.
Yes.
10 grams of protein for 180 calories. I mean, it's not terrible. You know, it's honestly a decent ratio. It could be worse.
It's a good package,
yeah,
though. I like how they made it black around the edges. not really black, but it's darker around the edges.
There is a vibe of Halloween to this.
Yeah, and their
Whole
normal
thing,
color is red,
right?
Which hinted at in the center. It's not as bright a red as they usually have, but
it's the font is, it looks, spooky. It's got the characteristics of something that looks like Halloween. I think they really got their point across here.
Moving on to so listeners, this is a bag of nugs, so it won't have the 4 sides for a box. So we just have the front and back to talk about.
Oh, and I can hear the listeners now. Everyone is rioting. They're screaming in the streets.
They're throwing their phones out the window. Yeah.
Max,
we want sides.
Max, how many sides does a box have?
6.
That's right.
Nice.
I almost said 4.
You did say 4.
Oh, I did?
You said it won't have the 4 sides of a box.
I was thinking of I was thinking of the Jose Olay, where at least 2 of the sides were the same. That's why I said 4.
What's your favorite side of the box? What side do you?
Moving
do you
on
like
to the back
side when we're talking about the actual sides? Do you like the side that has a little bit of information, or do you like the nutrition fact side?
I like the side with the blurb.
You like the blurb? I think I usually go nutrition fact.
I like the story too, Max.
Yeah. Speaking of the story, the back of our Tyson bag has a little blurb on it. Darren, would you mind in your spookiest voice reading that blurb for us? The spookiest voice you can muster.
When you want to make your meal more delicious, the spooky.
I'm shivering.
Yeah, I'm shaking in my boots.
When you want to make your meal more delicious this spooky season, our limited edition Halloween-shaped nuggets make each bite crave-worthy. These spooky nuggets, made with wholesomely breaded white meat chicken, will tantalize your taste buds and add some fun to your festivities. Looking to make your crowd scream with delight on Halloween night? Look no further than our spooky nuggets.
That's the crowd screaming.
Great job. And I really appreciate the rhyme at the end. That rhyme is very Halloween coded, I think. Like rhyming in general.
Yeah. Scream with delight on Halloween night.
Yeah, I like a Halloween rhyme. I think it's kind of what?
But they could have made the whole thing rhyme.
Okay, Shaun, let's hear it.
Take 20 more minutes. I'm not saying you could do it off the cuff, but if you're a professional copywriter, I think if you can come up with delight on Halloween night, surely you can rhyme, I don't know, season with reason. Pleasin'. There we go. I just, I think if you're going to go for it, go all in.
And of course, what we should have thought of first, freezin'.
Boom.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they didn't even realize they were rhyming, Shaun.
I mean, that might be true.
Yeah. So often, a lot of these products are, focus grouped into oblivion. Right. So maybe there was a rhyme on this package at one point, and the people in their focus group went, huh? What?
They said, we don't understand that.
I like these, but what the fuck is all these words?
These nuggets actually started 3 years ago as a giveaway item through Instagram.
Really?
Yeah. And they were so popular that in 2023, Tyson's just started selling them in stores. So this is just their 3rd year of being available as a seasonal item.
That's really great. And I just want to shout out. So another little bit of a tangent. We always joke about the research department. And for anyone who hasn't realized this yet,
it's a joke. You don't have a staff?
Oh, Shaun, I hate to burst your bubble. That is genuinely a very interesting tidbit factoid, and I appreciate all of Darren's quick fingering to find us all these research points.
Yeah, Darren, thank you for your quick fingering. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
I always like to give a quick fingering.
Moving on. I will save heating instructions for ease of cooking, and the ingredients we'll talk about last here. So just a little note on the bottom, there's a phone number here you can call in touch with Tyson. You can call with questions or comments.
Can I complain about the packaging from a, what's the word? I had trouble opening the package.
Me too. Thank you for saying that.
Okay. Yeah. It wasn't a clean tear that I wanted it to be.
So here's the thing. Mine was a clean tear, but it was not a clean open. So I got the top off. The top, I don't know, what would you call that part? The top of the package. You know how they have it usually has the tear here kind of thing. You tear that off, and then usually it can just open from there. And then there is a snap to close it on the inside. That snap exists, but the bag was still sealed under the line where you ripped it off.
This happens with a lot of products. Yeah.
Though you got to forcefully pry it open. My bag broke. I don't know about yours, but the Ziploc kind of part, that broke off. So those are just sitting in my freezer now, partially opened, exposed to the conditions. It's like they're basically in the Arctic now. Those things are going to have freezer burn within, I don't know, months.
It is interesting. They add that Ziploc feature to that bag, even though they're frozen. I wonder how much of a difference that really makes.
I do like it. I don't like putting food in the freezer with it being kind of open and exposed like that. I like being able to seal it up. But a lot of them don't work very well. What, are you just throwing you just raw dog in the freezer? Just throwing your food in there open and open to the world?
Yeah. There was one time we ran out of Ziploc bags to put raw leftover chicken in, so I just put it in.
Just tossing breasts into the freezer.
Whoa. I didn't toss. I placed.
You gently placed them. Right.
Of course.
Yeah.
And it tasted fine.
Mm-hmm.
After I cooked it, it tasted better.
Right.
But
okay.
Anyway, I wasn't happy with the engineering of the package. I'll say that.
Darren, you had a problem too opening your bag?
Yeah, mine wasn't. I didn't have as big of a problem as Shaun did, but it wasn't a clean tear. It gave a little bit of a problem.
Bigger than everyone else.
The resealable part was intact, so I could close it up again.
Max,
I also had trouble. I had trouble opening mine, and I also had to do the bag pull thing to get it open.
I even took scissors and tried to cut a little bit lower because I thought maybe I got to get through the glue, and that still didn't do it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. I was able to. I tore mine from one side, and then I was able to turn it around and tear from the other side, and that got it more. It got it closer to the zipper, but then I really had to break it open, and then my Ziploc part did kind of fall apart.
Oh, okay.
But not totally, but it started to.
I would be curious if this is something that Tyson chicken nuggets suffer from in general, or if this is specific to the Spooky Nuggets.
Totally.
I don't need enough of them to know.
Maybe we should change that. Well, you can always call 800-233-6332 and let them know.
Do you think they'd give me a free bag of nuggets if I complained?
If you're not completely satisfied, we will promptly replace it.
I mean, my bag is open right now. I'm not satisfied with that.
We guarantee this product.
A coupon. I'll take a coupon.
No, don't settle for a coupon. You want a free bag of chicken nuggets, or you want nothing.
Yeah, this is true. I got to stand by my.
And you want Mr. Tyson to bring them to your door,
please.
Personally.
Mm-hmm. With a big card that says, "I'm sorry." I mostly want Tyson to apologize.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry is what those chicken breasts said when you took them out of the fridge.
I was trying to do a Mike Tyson impression. Moving on.
There was a real Mr. Tyson.
Yeah.
I
think he's long gone. Unless they froze him too.
You never know with these people.
John Tyson, I think.
John Tyson was the fake name I had in my head.
No, that was John Purdue.
Tyson Foods started during the Great Depression in 1935 when John W. Tyson moved his family to Arkansas. Yeah.
Wow.
And as we learned a few episodes ago, Tyson now owns Weaver also. And Tyson is the second largest supplier of frozen meats in the world.
John Tyson also has two children, Randall, and then the other one is Donald J. Tyson.
Oh God.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
Oh, this guy looks awesome, actually. He looks cute. I like this guy. Oh, he died. Oh, that's okay.
Tyson also now owns the company that originally made the recipe for McDonald's for their chicken nuggets.
Wow.
Oh,
yeah.
Whoa.
And Tyson was involved then. This was the 1970s, I believe, 1979. And Tyson bred a new chicken that they called Mr. McDonald.
Whoa.
with enlarged breasts to meet the demand.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Oh. Va-voom, va-voom.
Awooga.
So if this is Mr. McDonald, we're eating rooster, actually, right?
I guess so.
Not just
Sure.
okay.
A big titty rooster.
I'll tell you, those are not pig naturals. Those are not real.
Looking at the picture of this guy you just sent,
yeah,
I would really say have them send the coupon. You don't want this guy coming to your door.
No, I want to meet this man. That's Donald. That's my favorite Donald J.
Donald J. Tyson.
My favorite DJT.
Okay.
Moving on to the rest of this package. The last thing
the package.
It was still in the package. We got this. We're talking nutrition facts just very quickly. Shaun mentioned earlier 10 grams of protein for 4 pieces. Sodium's also up there, but not terrible. 180 calories per serving. Ingredients list is...
What is the sodium here?
480 milligrams.
400. It says that's 21% of your daily value. Is that what that says?
Yeah.
My bag got folded on the sodium. Not to jump ahead. I didn't feel like these were salty enough, and I thought that was very strange for a frozen food. I was like, I know the sodium's going to be high. I know there's going to be a lot of salt, but it didn't. I felt like it needed some salt, honestly.
The thing that we talked about this first during the Paul Newman pizza, was that, first of all, so the sodium level in these nutrition facts reads high because they're in milligrams.
Right.
So when we're eating the pizza, you convert those milligrams to grams and you realize there was more salt in my homemade pizza than there was in the Paul Newman's pizza.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
And the other thing about the sodium levels is that sometimes additives that don't taste salty will contain sodium.
Right.
So that's why if it's high in sodium but doesn't taste salty, it means it has those additives in there that's, including in the sodium. Now, 3rd episode in a row we're saying this. Nutritionists and food scientists where we really want to have on the podcast to really flesh out these kind of details. But sodium levels are always going to read high for that reason.
Right.
For these frozen foods, generally.
No, that makes sense. That's honestly a good way to kind of to look at it. Because I do think that people are afraid of sodium in general.
Yeah.
Because it's like, this also says this is 20% of the protein that you're supposed to have for the day, which I don't think that's, well, is that true?
It's based on like the 2,000 calorie diet, which has been the standard for a long time.
Note also that this is if you've only eaten 4 nuggets.
Yeah.
I was going to say, that's, 4 nuggets is not a serving. I've got a real problem with serving sizes. The more you pay attention to it, the more it's all bullshit. Yeah. No one's only eaten 4 of these nuggets at a time.
Jumping ahead, I have no idea how many I ate. I just threw as many as would fit in my air fryer.
I believe I had 10. I took a picture, but I do count my nuggets. So I got to say this for some context here. I eat a decent amount of chicken nuggets, but I exclusively eat gluten-free nuggets because they're really easy, like, it's a really easy thing to have that's frozen. We have like a constant supply of frozen chicken nuggets, and Kristen eats them for a lot of her lunches. And then when she can't finish them, I eat them. So, and I often say to her, how many do you want? And she says 6 or 7. Of course, I always give her the 7.
6, 7.
Today, that's 6, 7. I'm really into the 6-7 thing, by the way. I think it's really fun. I just learned about it. Really enjoy it. Anyway, I always give her the 7. So then when I had to do mine, I was like, well, I want more than 7. So I think I did 10.
I had 6.
I had 10.
And I'm going to have more later.
I have no idea how many I had.
I was pretty full. I felt like it was a sufficient amount. You're making a face.
Yeah.
What? Were you not full?
No, I was satisfied with my meal.
Okay.
I just I want to keep us rolling because we still are on packaging.
Yeah.
Okay,
Are we
whose
done?
fault is that?
Are we
Just
done with?
No, we haven't even talked ingredients yet.
Okay. All right. The list is short, thankfully.
It is short. We've got boneless chicken breast with rib meat, water, whole wheat flour, and then contains 2% or less cornstarch, dried garlic, dried onion, dried yeast, extractives of paprika, natural flavors, salt, spices, sugar, yellow corn flour, breading set in vegetable oil. Very short list. Up there for one of the shortest.
And honestly, mostly like real stuff. I'm sure there were some additives in there that I didn't fully catch. But
No, these are
it doesn't
all...
sound like it's a ton of like fake stuff.
These are all real words.
Yeah,
all real words.
There's nothing even ending in os or oxide or anything like that.
Yeah. The sugar, there are no added sugars in this. There's no sugar whatsoever.
Hey, nice.
None to be found in these.
It says sugar as an additive, as 2% of the ingredients of which there is less than 2%. It says sugar. So why is sugar's 0?
Maybe it's
grams?
not enough to. It's not even.
Yeah, it doesn't register.
Not enough to tick that off. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sugar is second to last listed there. So
I mean, I'm not expecting a ton of sugar in my chicken, if I'm being honest.
No.
I did eat these with ketchup, so I definitely had some sugar.
I had mine with barbecue sauce.
I didn't have any. I didn't have any real barbecue sauce. I used some Japanese barbecue sauce and something else I found in the refrigerator. March Farm. This is a local farm. They have hay on the floor, Max.
Count me out.
A golden smoke dipping sauce.
Ooh.
Maybe a golden smoke dipping sauce. It's sort of a honey mustard.
Cool. That sounds right.
Sugar. Yeah.
What's next? What's after
I'm glad.
that?
Well, I was gonna say I'm glad. I'm glad we're talking about eating these finally.
Well,
let's move on to ease of cooking. I did mine in the air fryer.
I also went air fryer.
I made 2 in the air fryer, 2 in the microwave, and 2 in the oven.
All right, let's talk about ease of cooking for another 45 minutes. Let's keep this short and sweet. Hold on, let's keep this short and sweet.
Sure,
Darren,
sure.
What was your favorite of the 3 methods? What was the best?
The air fryer, actually. But the package says the preferred method is the oven.
It does say that. That's right.
Yeah.
Usually an air fryer will get things good and crispy, but dry things out a little bit more. That didn't happen here. I thought they were the juiciest from the air fryer.
Nice.
And
I was expecting mine to not be crispy because it only recommends 6 to 7 minutes. 6, 7.
Yeah.
And I typically go 400 for about 10 minutes. With do we have different instructions?
Hold on. Your package says 6 to 7 minutes.
Oh, it might have been 7 to 8. It might have been 7 to 8.
You've got 6.
It was 7.
It's
7. It's
okay.
7.
You scared me. You scared me.
7 to 8.
Yeah.
What I
so
found
I usually go at
interesting-
least 10 minutes, and it wasn't. They actually crisped up very nicely.
What I found interesting about the air fryer instructions was that it says that there's no need to preheat the air fryer, which I thought
that's
was
weird.
odd.
It did say that mine was preheated because I had just made a batch of gluten-free ones.
Nice.
But it does. They do claim you don't need to do it.
The air fryer I used today has preheating included. So, like, if you set something for 7 minutes, it will start preheating and then tell you when to put in the food.
Mm-hmm.
So, mine was preheated, but I went for just the 7 minutes.
I tried to let. So, I tried to put my nuggets in as soon as I started my air fryer. but I started my air fryer, but then struggled to open the package. So I basically...
Oh, so that thing was preheated. That probably took at least 5 minutes.
No, it was a good 2 minutes, I would say. Struggling with the package. So, listeners, if you're going to buy these Spooky Nugs, the Froze Bros officially recommend using an air fryer.
Yes.
Even though the instructions to the air fryer are a little wishy-washy, they definitely are. That's the preferred method of the bros here.
Yeah, and the oven method is
Oh, go ahead, Darren.
The oven method is 400 degrees for 12 to 14 minutes.
Too long.
Which is twice.
Way too long.
6, 7.
Listen, like, if you're... There goes that math guy.
6, 7.
You watch out. If the serving size is only 4, and I'm only making nuggets for myself, I'm not waiting up almost 15 minutes for 4 chicken nuggets. Shall we move on to appearance?
We should, yeah. Well, I mean, appearance is really the whole thing here.
Honestly, yeah.
I mean, what are these but chicken nuggets with a shape?
I was pleasantly surprised when I opened the bag and saw the shapes. They were pretty true to the image.
The pumpkin was just a blob. Come on. The pumpkin could have looked like any chicken nugget almost.
I've got my pumpkins have a little nub on them. I think they're okay.
Mine looked
a little
good.
Nub. That's just a McDonald's nugget with a tumor.
Hey.
That McDonald's nugget needs to see a doctor.
My bats were a lot longer. And the wings were skinnier.
The bats are pretty long.
And my ghost was fatter.
Yeah, some of the ghosts are a little chubby. I think that the reason that like something like this or like a dino nugget is successful is because by having more of the shape, you have some more ridges. And I think that gives you a little more opportunity for crisp in your, on the, it
totally
kind of extends the edge.
Yeah.
There's a few more crunchy sections. And I think that for a nugget, I think that's kind of what you're looking for. I will also say they came out of the bag like darker than I expected, which part of me was like, that's kind of spooky.
Yeah.
But it also made me believe that the shorter air fryer time would crisp them up nicely, which it did. Because I think they're pretty well cooked to begin with.
They are.
I wonder if all of their nuggets have paprika. If that's there just as much for the coloring as it is for the spice.
That's a good question.
It has to be because there's less than 2%. You're not going to taste that.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I think in some other chicken we've tried, cocoa powder was used for coloring. I don't remember which one it was. Either the air fryer wings or the crispy strips.
Oh, it could have been that.
The Tyson crispy strips.
Oh, it may have been the crispy strips.
Yeah.
That we had with me.
Yeah. And speaking, those were Tyson, and I think this might be, other than Trader Joe's store brand products, this probably is the first time we've gone back to a brand for a second time. Different product, but same brand.
Is it?
I don't know.
It might be.
I'll quickly check. Go on with appearance and taste, and I'll look in the archives.
So, kind of transitioning into taste and texture, the first thing I did when I pulled mine out of the air fryer was to kind of break it apart to see what the inside looked like. And it was it was almost like too spongy to like tear.
Yeah.
Which was a little off-putting. It was off-putting.
Yeah. I think with a chicken nugget, you kind of can't look into it too much.
Yeah, you don't think about it too hard.
You got to just accept it for what it is.
Yeah.
Like when people talk about McDonald's nuggets being like the pink goo, I'm like, no, it doesn't matter. Don't tell me about it. I don't want to think about the pink goo. I just want to eat my McNuggets.
That was debunked anyhow. There was no pink goo.
Either way,
in the nuggets.
I don't want to know if they are or aren't pink.
I looked up the story.
I mean, chicken is pink.
The pink slime was not made for the chicken nuggets, but they do admit to using some of it in the burgers. So.
I like that less.
Yuck. Mine definitely got crispy for sure on the outside. The breading was really nice. Breading might have been my favorite part. It got nice and crispy. It tasted full.
Yeah. The breading is solid. I did feel like it was under-seasoned. So I tried one on its own, like just plain, and I was like, There's a little bit of a taste there that is kind of nice, but I felt like it could have used more. And I get it. It's a basic chicken nugget. You're not gonna spice it up. It's not gonna be overwhelmingly flavorful. But I did feel like it was a little underseasoned. However, with ketchup, I was like, this is really good.
Yeah, they are. I mean, let's be real. These are for children. So these are like not going to be the most seasoned, product. Like they're not going to go overboard, and they're not trying to go overboard.
Right.
No.
I feel like with a chicken nugget, there's a standard or something you expect out of a chicken nugget like this. And so the goal in making or creating a food like this is to try to meet that unspoken standard that we as consumers of chicken nuggets have.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think everyone's just trying to basically match a McNugget. If we're being real, I think you're
maybe,
or at least I feel like you're with the frozen one. You're trying to replicate what you get at fast food.
I suppose
because that is. I feel like 10 times out of 10, or 9 times out of 10, sorry, what you're wanting when you have a chicken nugget is like a drive-through chicken nugget. Do you feel like this is more frozen? Is what you're expecting?
I really dislike chicken nuggets from fast food places. I don't like.
Really?
I hate McDonald's nuggets. I don't like Wendy's nuggets.
Wendy's has some good nuggets.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had nuggets from
Wendy's nuggets.
I think I've only had nuggets from McDonald's.
I've always liked Wendy's all around.
They've got the saucy nugs, right?
They do have the saucy nugs. They also had spicy nuggets. Spicy nuggets were back at one point. I don't think they have them anymore. Anyway, that's what I think you're going for. Maybe I'm wrong.
Darren, how did you feel about the taste and texture of these?
I tried the microwave ones first. They slightly rubby. They were wubby.
They were rubber baby buggy bumpers.
Rubbery. Somehow the driest too. That's unusual in a microwave. I don't know if I'm just imagining this, but
that's strange.
And
that is really weird. I'm expecting like soggy nugs.
Yeah. Well, they didn't get crispy. But they were dry and rubbery.
Definitely not. Those are not going to crisp up in a microwave.
The oven and the air fryer were pretty close, but I liked the air fryer a little bit more, and with half the time, definitely do that. Texture's good. I think the crispiness was right, and I think you're right that these extra sides to these shapes do allow for a little bit more crispiness.
I think there's something to be said there, Plus,
I think another...
Sorry, real quick. It's also, we have to address the fact that it's fun to eat a limb of something,
Yes, you're right.
You're always going to, if you're eating a chocolate bunny, you're going to eat the ear first. If you're eating like a Mickey waffle, you're going to eat the ear. It's always the ears. On a bat, you get to eat the bat wing. I mean, that's good stuff.
That's what I was going to kind of say too. I think having all of those ridges with the shape really allows for great scooping of sauce. If you're eating it with something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
It makes a great delivery system for whatever 100%. Sauce you're using.
Yeah, I definitely they're inviting a sauce, and I think that they kind of need a sauce for me. I don't think I could eat a whole plate of these plain.
How'd you guys feel about the inside of it? Like the how'd you feel about the meat of it?
Yeah, I was fine with it.
Yeah, it was what I expected. It's like their chicken patties.
It didn't feel like too fake. It felt I thought it was solid chicken.
Yeah.
Just asking, just making sure. We cover everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we wouldn't want to miss any of the many criteria.
All these important details, including whimsy. I mean, we chose these because of the whimsy.
Exactly.
Yeah. There's no question about how whimsical these are. I would say of the holidays, Halloween might be one of the most whimsical.
Oh yeah. I mean, you dress up. You pretend to be something else. That's pretty whimsical.
Darren seems like he's not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of anything else. And I think that might be true, even though I'm not a huge fan of Halloween. I don't hate Halloween.
Is there a more whimsical holiday? Is Christmas more whimsical than Halloween?
I don't think so. And again, I dislike Halloween. But
I don't think it is either. I think Christmas is more joyful. I think Christmas is more like merry.
Yeah.
And jolly and bright.
Of course.
But I think the whimsy, I think that goes to Halloween.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm getting feedback that says Christmas is more whimsical. And I think I have to disagree here.
Christmas is like, there's a little bit more of, with Christmas, there's too much like tradition and like.
There's also a lot of religion. Which I think is not whimsical.
Is anti-whimsy.
Yes.
Bordering on cringe.
It's true. I mean, like, think about like Halloween music. Not that there's like a lot, but like the Monster Mash. What a whimsical song.
Oh my God. The Monster Mash.
See, if you're looking for the whimsy in Christmas, it's going to be the elves and Santa and the snowman and all that non-religious stuff. But Halloween has sufficiently shoved all of its religious history away.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It has no baggage.
A lot of people don't even know that it was religious to begin with.
Right, exactly. I mean, St.
If we
Patrick's
just spoiled that for you, yeah.
Oh, no!
There's some whimsy there, too.
No, everyone knows that it's a religious holiday again. We've ruined it.
How about value? What'd you guys pay for these in your necks of the woods?
I believe I paid $7.99.
I believe I threw out my receipt.
I have mine somewhere. I just don't know where.
I paid $7.99 for mine.
That's what I said. Did you?
Sorry, no. I paid $6.99.
I was like, you reacted like my price is different than yours.
Yeah, sorry, I misspoke. I paid $6.99 for my bag.
I think. Where did you get? Oh yeah, where did you end up getting yours?
Giant.
I think it's possible, and I'm checking this, see if I can find it online, that I paid the least because I bought these at Aldi where I first saw them.
Oh.
Thinking $5.99.
Wow, I got ripped off.
Yeah, you did.
Classic Target. Okay, I will say Target's website says $7.49. So I might have been a little bit. But I will note that Target also says that their Dino Nuggets are $6.79, which means there's an upcharge for Spooky.
6, 7?
And 9. That's right.
So Darren paid just about 15 cents per nug. Shaun paid, you said 49?
$7.49, correct.
That's almost 19 cents per nug.
Yeah, they're listed on the Aldi website as $5.99. So I think I'm correct about that.
Good deal. And I think, Darren, you mentioned cutting these up and putting them in a salad. You could definitely
Yeah.
Yeah.
What my daughter wants to do with them, I'm going to make some more after we finish this podcast.
Yeah, you can absolutely dress these up and make them more of a substantial meal in a salad, in a wrap. Trying to think of other uses for them, but yeah.
Chicken Caesar salad wrap. That sounds good. I would have bought wraps if I thought
that would be the perfect use for these.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And with that, let's give our final ratings. Shaun, as our guest.
So I thought about this while I was eating them, and my initial bite was like a little bit disappointing. Trying them on their own, I was like, this isn't really doing much for me. Then I added the ketchup, and I got, obviously I'm giving a lot of credit to the ketchup, but when I factor in the delivery system and the ridges and obviously the whimsy, I think for me, these land around a 3.5. They were around. My guess would be that a Tyson chicken nugget would probably be about a 3 for me. It's very standard down the middle, but I think the whimsy factor and I think the shape elevates it just enough to get to a 3.5.
Nice. Before we continue, I got a little alert that says, Shaun, your computer is at 20%.
Oh, it is? You got that and I didn't?
Yeah.
I get my charger.
Darren, you ready to give these a rating?
I am, and I'm checking some of my past ratings on chicken. I don't have nuggets a lot. More so strips or something, and I think I still prefer those. And this is what I wanted to see. I gave Tyson chicken breast strips a 5. These don't hit that for me. I ate the microwave ones first, kind of disappointing, but I liked these when I was done. They do get a little dry and need something, but they're meant to need something, and they know that. That's what they're made. I'm gonna jump up a little bit from Shaun and give this a 4.
Wow.
As frozen nuggets go, I liked them. So that gets it chilled out from me.
Awesome. I also don't eat nuggets a lot. Don't eat a lot of this frozen chicken really anymore. I go through waves of it. I would say I'm also thinking back to the chicken patties, to the Tyson strips. For what these are and the whimsy, I don't want to give these a 5. I would give these a 4 as well because they were tasty. They got crispy in the air fryer. They're great for dipping, as we've discussed. They are pretty good value, so I'll give these a 4 as well. I'm glad to have them in my freezer, and I might buy this or Tyson's regular nuggets. Also considering the nutrition facts, the ingredients list being very simple and not too many additives and not totally crazy. I would definitely get these again, either spooky or otherwise. And 4. 4 from me.
Nice. So we're matching up on those. We used to try to think of what to call it when we shared a score, and I don't remember if we ever came up with anything. I think Froze Buds or something was the closest.
Froze Buds?
Froze Buds, maybe. I don't know if it became official.
Let's make it official right now.
Okay.
You're sharing the shelf.
Let's do that.
The freezer.
Sharing the shelf. Yeah. All right.
Fridge friends.
Right.
Your fridge friends.
Freezer friends.
Freezer friends.
Freezer friends. All right. We got a fun segment coming up.
Yes, we do. Mm-hmm. This is what is it again?
We've got something from the freezer, but it's something that was meant to be in the freezer. So
no, I know. But what's the name of it?
Let It Go.
This is Let It Go or Keep It Bro.
Nice. There it is.
Yeah. Maybe we need someone to write a little jingle for that too.
We need a news jingle and a segment jingle for sure. But for now, the wonderful music of Substrates will lead us from this segment into our final segment.
And we'll be back. And we're back.
Thank goodness. Before we get rolling, I just want to point out I've replaced my earrings once again. I have a skeleton on that side and a spider web on this side.
Ooh.
I will
creepy crow.
Put my mask back on and just sort of shove the
just jam these into your mouth.
Yeah.
What if does this? I put my sheet down, so I don't have anything to...
So we gotta get moving because our treats are gonna melt here. So for our freeze it, bro, or leave it, bro, or keep it, bro. What is it?
Let it go. Like the song from Frozen. Let it go or keep it, bro. Disney, you didn't hear that.
I never made the connection with Let It Go until I think the last episode.
Disney don't sue us. Smuckers don't sue us.
But
yeah,
Smuckers is gonna
it's Halloween. It's Halloween, so I said to Max, let's freeze some candy. We'll do a froze before hose. But Max, you told me that Shaun had a phenomenal idea.
Yeah, when I was listening to your most recent episode, you mentioned freezing candy bars, and I was like, they already do that, but they add ice cream to it. So I realized it would be a perfect idea for this. Thank you for having me on to do it, because I haven't had these in so long.
I didn't even know about these.
These are candy frozen ice cream bars. We're going to dig into now. We're going to start with the Snickers, because we all have Snickers.
Right. So from my knowledge, the Snickers and the Twix have been around for a while. These are like the staples. This is all that I knew existed. But luckily, it does seem like they've made a couple new additions recently.
Mm-hmm. The ice cream's soft.
Yeah,
this has only been out for 2 minutes at most.
Yeah, these all got really soft really fast, actually.
I enjoy that better than a real Snickers.
Mm-hmm.
I like the nuts. What is this?
The nuts are a nice touch.
What flavor ice cream did it say it was in this? A caramel?
Is it caramel ice cream, or is it just vanilla ice cream with caramel?
The nuts feel in my mouth. It's really nice crunch to it.
Yeah, I love the feel of nuts in my mouth, too.
I would absolutely... Go ahead.
I thought that's what you said, Max, and thank you for clarifying that.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Yeah.
I would absolutely keep this, bro. It's delicious.
Yeah, me too.
I would eat the whole thing. I would get it again. The caramel in there is great. Ice cream is nice and soft. And the peanuts are a wonderful addition. I like nuts in my ice cream. I just had a Ben & Jerry's New York fudge for the first time, which had I think walnuts and almonds in it, and it was really good. Moving on to our second one. Are we ready?
Twix.
Oh, yeah.
Twix.
Yeah, moving on to the Twix. Now, while we eat these, I do want to ask, I would love to know where you guys rank these candy bars as regular bars, where you rank them, because I'm very curious where then the ice cream bars fall. So Snickers is probably my least favorite of this group. I never really get a Butterfingers, but I do kind of love them.
I
feel the same way.
Oh, this is totally falling apart.
Twix is bad. The Twix one is not good. It doesn't taste like a Twix. There's no wafer in there.
No. There's a little bit, but
there's a little tiny piece.
Twix is more cookie, and this is more ice cream and a little bit of caramel.
Yeah, the Twix is disappointing, actually, especially after the Snickers.
And Twix is, of of the candy bar versions of these, Twix is probably my favorite, and that's pretty disappointing.
Yeah.
It's not even like attempting to taste like Twix. It
really isn't.
No, there's nothing going on there.
It would need at least more caramel, because I feel like, it's the caramel and the cookie, and you barely get any cookie. Yeah, that's really disappointing. I actually really like I like Butterfinger, but I really like 100 Grand Bar, and I almost never get them, except for Halloween. That's the only time.
There you go. So Twix, we're leaving it, bro.
I would leave it, bro.
I'm gonna let it go.
Let it go.
Oh, and sorry. Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry. Let it go.
Let it go. If I want a Twix, I'm getting an actual Twix.
Yeah,
definitely. But if I wanted a Snickers, I might go for the Snickers bar, the Snickers ice cream bar instead.
I think I like that Snickers ice cream bar more than an actual Snickers.
Me too.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
All right, let's lay a finger on these Butterfinger.
Nice.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, they absolutely nailed that.
Exactly what I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's breaking.
These are real messy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I like that way more than I even expected to. That's like exactly what you want.
Yes. Oh wow.
That made me really happy.
That was fucking delicious.
Yeah, that was awesome. I'm gonna have to hold myself back from going and finishing that one. By the way, do you now both have 3 opened candy bar ice creams just in your freezer also?
Yeah.
I have a lot of open things in my freezer now.
Butterfinger is my favorite of these so far. Darren, what do you think?
I liked it, but I didn't love it as much as you guys did.
Darren, where do you stand on Butterfingers as it is?
Kind of like you said, I like it if I get it, but I'm not usually going to go get one on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Snickers more here. If I wanted a candy bar, which I rarely ever do, I'm trying to eat something that's not as heavy, maybe, so I'll go for like a 3 Musketeers, which is just all fluffiness, or maybe a Snickers or a Milky Way, which I think is kind of like a Snickers without the nuts.
Feels like you're leaning into like the nougat marshmallow kind of world.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Milky Way, my last bar is falling apart, so I'm going to eat it now.
Yeah, I'm not realizing. Yeah, mine is also really doing that. Oh my God.
This is Halloween appropriate because the caramel of this Milky Way is starting to defrost and leak out like a pus.
Mm-hmm. I love the thought of pus while I eat my ice cream.
Now, this one is the only one with actual chocolate ice cream in it.
That's really good.
Oh,
that's really good.
This is my favorite one.
Really?
Oh, shit.
So,
oh, no.
I don't have the Milky Way. I have the 100 Grand Bar, which is also delicious.
There's nuts in that one too, right?
It's not nuts. It's the little crisped rice.
Oh,
so basically,
shit.
it's the chocolate with the crisp rice on the top, and then just all ice cream on the middle.
The package does say contains
really
nuts, though. I noticed the 100 Grand package says that it contains nuts.
Oh no!
I thought it did.
It might. I can go check. But yeah, that was delicious. So the Milky Way one's really good too.
Yeah. Okay, Darren, how would you rank these ice cream candy bars from worst to best?
Worst to best: Twix, Butterfinger, Snickers, Milky Way.
Now I want to go try the Milky Way.
Shaun?
I think I'd go Twix is at the bottom, then I think it's 100 Grand Bar, then Snickers, then Butterfinger at the top. But it's the top 3 are all really close.
Yeah.
I would say Twix is at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
We all agree on that.
Yeah.
It's a disappointment, especially in comparison.
I really enjoyed the Butterfinger because it was exactly what I expected, and it was good. However, for me, it needs to go Twix, Butterfinger, Snickers, then Milky Way. I think the Milky Way one was the best.
I gotta run to the store right now. I gotta go get some of those.
And
the chocolate ice cream with the caramel was divine. They did a great job with all of these, besides the Twix. But
we're sitting on the shelf together with that order there too, Max.
Indeed. Indeed.
I will say I also saw, which I didn't buy, that at 7-Eleven they also have a frozen peanut butter cup Reese's that I didn't get. I kind of regret it now.
Max is licking his plate.
I
might. I've been scooping mine up.
I will be finishing those off later.
To credit the Hershey brand also, which actually, I don't remember if any of those ones are. Are those Hershey's? Or Snickers and Twix? Is that Hershey?
I don't know.
We're not talking about ConAgra and Tyson, so we're out of our depth.
Yep, no clue.
But I noticed there was also Reese's, Hershey's, and cookies and cream Hershey's, frozen fruit. So it's fruit that is then coated. Oh, you can't see my phone. Oh, there it is. Mm-hmm. It's like True Fruit or whatever that stuff is. They're like pieces of fruit that are then covered in chocolate. And I guess they're doing it with Hershey's chocolates now.
We should try some of those.
Yeah, the Reese's ones are frozen banana, which actually sounds really good.
We haven't done a full review of a dessert in a long time. This is the closest we've come.
Ice cream month really wiped you out.
We did Dolly Parton's pie.
You did do that
last month.
Yeah, I guess.
So it's been a couple weeks.
Sorry, it was forgettable.
We gotta do a dessert in December. The holidays need a dessert.
Definitely. I think this was a very successful, very delicious end segment.
I agree.
This was
great.
Thank
you so much. Thank you so much, Shaun, for this idea.
Yeah, thank you. This was a treat to be able to eat these. I literally, I don't know the last time I had one of these, because this is the kind of thing you used to, walk into a convenience store and you'd grab one and you just have a nice little snack. But it's I can't do that as an adult. But now I can.
I've never had one of these candy ice cream bars. So this
really?
is a whole new world for me, yeah.
I haven't either. So Twix, Snickers, and Milky Way are made by Mars.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Butterfinger is made by the Ferrara Candy Company. But, okay, used to be Nestle. Usually things don't go in this direction. In 2018, Ferraro...
is this the same as Ferrero Rocher?
Ferrero Group owns Ferrara Candy Company. Acquired Butterfinger from Nestle. And Ferrara now manufactures the product. It might be.
My question is, did these candy bars have to partner with an ice cream maker to do these? Kind of like, remember the what were we eating? The Cheez-It pizza.
Yeah.
Cheez-It partnered with Palermo to make the pizza. I wonder if they had to partner with an ice cream maker.
That could be it. I will also note the initial list that I had sent Max, because I thought this was the case. There's also a Baby Ruth ice cream bar that I did not see anywhere.
I didn't either.
Not even in the 6-packs or anything. I like a Baby Ruth. I think that would probably, based on what they did for the Snickers, I think it's probably really similar to the Snickers.
What's in a Baby Ruth?
It's caramel and peanuts, right? And then is it nougat? But isn't that the same thing that a Snickers is?
I think it's mostly just caramel covered nuts.
Is it just the caramel? Yeah,
just dipped in chocolate.
That is another great description of this podcast. Just a couple of caramel covered nuts.
That's us.
A Baby Ruth is made with dry roasted peanuts, rich caramel, and smooth nougat. What would a Snickers be described as? It's got to be the same exact thing. It's consisting of nougat topped with caramel and peanuts, all covered in milk chocolate. They're the same thing.
Yeah.
I think Baby Ruth just has more peanuts in it.
Totally. Some more protein.
Yeah, it's true. They're basically healthy. It's like a protein bar.
All right.
Yes, Ferrero Group owns Ferrero Rocher. I'm not going to slow this down anymore by trying to figure out what kind of ice cream is in these, but I don't think the candy companies started making their own ice cream. So I'll check the box and report back after the fact in a future episode if I can find out anything else.
Excellent.
I might have to go finish one of these. These were so good.
Oh, I'll be finishing all these tonight. All right. Thanks for being here with us today, Shaun. Always
thank you.
Wonderful to have you on.
Glad to have you back. Yes.
Yes.
Max, remember when you were the chicken guy when you were just a guest?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
That's how I got my start.
The chicken guy.
And then I graduated to pumpkin pie.
Yes.
All right.
And thanks to who else am I thanking? Who did you thank already? I'm not even drinking this episode.
Thank you to Substrates.
Yeah, thank you to Substrates.
I know that one.
Thank you, Shaun. Substrates.bandcamp.com.
Follow us on, for our theme music. Sorry. Mm-hmm. Follow us on Instagram, _froze_bros. Check out our website, frozebros.com.
Yeah. Send us email if you want us to try something that you have an idea for. If you've tried anything we've tried and you want us to know what you've thought of what we thought. I'm not making any sense tonight, am I? But
you're good.
If someone wants to review our reviews,
there should be a review. Yeah, there should be a Froze Bros review podcast that listens to every episode and reviews our podcast.
Mike's going to start that one from the freezer by himself.
It's going to be a lot of, I think they talked too long about the packaging.
All right. And with that, we will say...
Froze later.